All right. Well, somewhere in between the time warp, between space and time, here we are. Um, yeah, I know it's kind of weird. It's just weird. I don't know. But anyway, here we are. My camera's all screwy tonight. But yeah, here we are.
Here we are. Drum roll. Welcome to Two Chicks and a Radio with me, Kat Dixie DX, and
Me.
Rhea. That way. Rhea. And Rhea. Live from Alabama and wonderful cold New Jersey.
Yeah, it's kind of cold here. It's supposed to get freezing rain. I'm looking at all my cameras at home, outside, and then it's like kind of like really just rain falling, and I don't know what's going on. So we have rain. We have lots of stuff here. So yeah, so I'm sorry about the mix-up, guys. I really thought this was 9:30, as I was kind of mistaken, I guess. But anyway, it's been kind of really strange here the past few weeks or so.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm currently kind of cold, so I
Yeah,
am heating myself up via candles. See,
yeah.
warm.
See,
Anyway,
yeah. It got warm here. It was in the 40s today, actually. I think it was like 40, 44, 45. So it was kind of warm, and a lot of snow melted. But it's supposed to get back cold tonight. It was supposed to get freezing rain. And it's like all these internet weathermen are prognosticating, saying, well, we're going to get X, Y, and Z. I don't know. So, well, anyway, I got all my stuff for Hamcation next week. I'm going. A lot of people seem to be concerned about the virus and stuff like that. I mean, the way I look at it, I'll probably get the virus in New Jersey anyway. But
well,
I
you can
do
get the
wear.
virus anywhere nowadays. Like you go to Walmart, you can get the virus. You can go to Target and get the virus. The
Yeah,
virus
I
is
get.
going to getting you one way or another.
Yeah, but I'll wear my mask, and I've been to Florida like 2 times last year, so early, and I've been triple vaccinated, so it's really not a big deal for me. You know, it's I mean, sometimes you just gotta live your life. So, all right, yeah, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood, log.
Yeah, I just not here. I was just yeah.
Okay, all right, Mike, you
Yeah,
gotta.
I have no words. I have zero
I have the
words.
words, Mike.
I've been playing that new game
Like
Wordle though. It's
I. This thing is clogging up my whole Twitter feed, okay? I want to
it's
filter
clogging
that
up my
stuff
whole
out.
Facebook feed. What are you talking about? Look, I got tired of people all the time talking about Wordle, so I downloaded it to find out what the heck they were talking about. And let me tell you, I feel kind of stupid when I play it. So, you know what? I only played it once and I haven't played it again. Obviously. Took up too much time.
Yeah, we do. So anyway, we have a few in here. I see KB6 and you, Dan. I see Dan's in there. I see Ron Malinsky. I see Phil
Yeah.
DeRall. And for BUT, who else?
It's
Kate
Andy.
MRD, WDHTCT, Ren and Stimpy.
Cratch is in here.
Andy
Cratch is in here.
Cowley. Hi, Andy Cowley.
Hey,
Andy's a good
Andy.
guy.
So, Rhea, did you get those stickers I sent you?
Yes, I did, and I will have them at Orlando. They're still in my car, but I just wanted to put them with all my stuff for Orlando, and I wanted to make sure that it's going, with me, and I don't forget it. But yeah, I will have stickers ready for Orlando, and whoever I meet up, I'll be giving away a ton. You know, and I'm almost at 10K anyway. So when we do that, we're gonna have some. Well, fetch, yeah. Of course, I'm gonna save you a stick of fetch. Come on,
I mean,
you know.
they're all signed. All of them are signed that I could
Right.
sign. So they're all signed, and there's going to be a stipulation, right, Rhea, for them to get a signed one, right?
Yeah, you have to subscribe.
You have to subscribe to get a signed one. That was her rules, not mine. Hers.
I'm going to be checking, by the way. Okay, subscribe to her
It's
channel.
hers.
I'm going to be checking.
It's hers. It's
And
hers.
mine
It's
too.
hers. Yes, it is
Yeah,
hers.
I'm going to be checking. I'll be walking around with my iPad checking. Okay. I'm going to be like the inspector.
Are you
Show
gonna
me
be
your
like Santa Claus,
papers.
looking at twice to see if they're naughty or
Like the
nice?
inspector.
The inspector.
I don't
Inspector
know.
Gadget.
Oh. I was on a Zoom call earlier with a radio club called Atlanta Radio Club, and they're quite nice. And I showed them. I talked about software-defined radios, and it's really really nice chat.
No,
Lon's
the
asking something.
yeah, Lon wants to know if Huntsville Airport is the same as the Redstone Airfield. No, it is not. Redstone Army Airfield is totally different. It is actually located inside Redstone Arsenal, where the airport, Huntsville Airport, is not. So, Huntsville Airport is located near the arsenal, but it is not inside the arsenal. So different.
Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. And Mel just put up the antenna in the best weather ever. Okay. So yeah. When you put up an antenna in adverse weather conditions, it's a guarantee that it's going to perform properly. Okay, it's pretty much a guarantee. Inspector, I'll be inspecting, subscribing. So yeah. All right. So what do we have in terms of news tonight? Let's hear the news. Get yourself off mute first.
I am getting myself off mute because I did a silly thing. I closed something out and I needed to open it back up. So I grabbed a couple of things. We don't have a lot on the news tonight, but AMSAT did withdraw the GOF-T CubeSat from the NASA educational launch. So basically, was expected to launch no earlier than 2022. Said COVID-related restrictions and supply chain disruptions affecting both the AMSAT's vendors and team have put AMSAT's ability to meet the mission integration timeline at high risk. So basically, they're pulling it due to supply chain shortages.
What's new? You want to know something? Yeah, I need a computer, and if I were to get one, it's not going to be here until April.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yep.
Yeah.
You did check Best Buy, right?
Yeah, they don't have the one I need.
Okay. I'm sorry. So
yeah, I checked B&H, and B&H is like,
so basically you pick all the places.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Best Buy, you know what? I don't like buying from Best Buy, first of all. But like I checked the Apple store and didn't have any. That's like they have the M1 Pros. They don't have. Yeah, sold out. Yeah. Yep. It reminds me that one time I ordered a audio interface from it might have been Sweetwater or somebody, and they didn't have any in stock for like months. This was the height of pandemic time, and finally they got unstuck. Anyway.
Well, ancient massive solar storms suggest a need to prepare for the next ones. So, numerous powerful excess solar flares occurred last fall in solar cycle 25. Activity picked up. John Jones, N0JK, covered the event in his QST column, The World Above 50 Megahertz. In the February issue, he pointed out more powerful flares than these have taken place, such as the Carrington event of 1859, during which aurora was seen in the South Pacific and in Cuba, and it sparked electrical fires. Similar events took place in the 20th century, but as Joan notes, scientists are researching spectacular solar storms that took place as early as 7,176 BC and in 5,259 BC. The huge solar flare some 9,200 years ago has convinced researchers that we are not ready for the next one, and our modern technology would take a major hit.
Yeah.
That's the big thing they're concerned with.
Yeah. The Carrington event is the one people always talk about, 1859, when they had auroras in Cuba, basically, electrical fires. But yeah. Yeah. You know who's a good channel to look for that stuff? If you look at Space Weather Woman, she has a lot of awesome videos on space weather.
Yes.
Probably ask her to come on. She would, but she's busy. She's a legit celebrity. Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely did. Isn't it Dr. Tamitha?
Tamitha Skov, yeah.
Tamitha. Yeah, couldn't think of it for a second. I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I could say is prepare for lots of power outages. I don't think you're going to really, it's hard to predict what will happen, really. If you keep some gear, if you want to keep some gear, I guess shielded in like a Faraday cage or something, that could help you out. And then, but at that point, honestly, let me tell you something. Honestly, I will be contemplating my entire existence at that time. If I am, if we are in a world that without modern conveniences, it's basically going to be, I'm prepared for that, but, it's going to suck. I'm telling you. For a lot of people, it's just going to suck, I mean, surviving is one thing, but, going back to the pioneer days, man, I don't know. Yeah. So.
No idea. But there is a webinar that to discuss amateur radio and Oxcom support the Department of Defense. So on February 18th at 100 UTC, actually that is my dad's birthday, the U.S. Army Network of Enterprise Technology Command, NETCOM, will host a Zoom call to discuss amateur radio and Oxcom support to the U.S. Department of Defense. So basically, they're looking at upcoming DoD exercise opportunities for 2022, where outreach to the amateur radio community will be a primary training objective, and use of the 560-meter channels and the concept for the types of amateur Oxcom outreach. And there will be an opportunity for a Q&A throughout the presentation.
So 60 meters is an interesting band because 60 meters actually was kind of like allocated partially with interoperability with the government in mind. So since it's their frequencies, we actually could get on and talk to them on there. So that's a good point.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is it for news.
Yeah, there was one more I wanted from South Bay I was talking about. But anyway, in Tonga.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the whole situation in Tonga, I know Hayden had a video on it. If you check out his channel, Ham Radio DX. But I'm going to talk about a little bit about that too. In Tonga, one of their biggest problems, apart from this volcanic ash and all that stuff, is that they're just so poor. They don't have a lot of HF. People there are not really. They're not. They they can't afford a fancy HF radio, and they don't have a lot of operators. You know, so what I think is for these nations that don't have the capability, maybe they should be looking at getting some radios in the hands of locals, maybe at a local radio club, and they can then use those to reach the outside world in the event of disaster. So HF is actually getting a lot of interest lately from various parties, and their Roden Schwartz actually has a seminar. The manufacturer of test equipment, Dr. Ulrich Rode, he his company, Roden Schwartz, they actually have a seminar on HF. So they're actually talking about HF operation. You know, an HF operation is growing in importance. Flex Radio has a partnership with General Atomics where they're using HF radio to download autonomous flight plans into Predator drones. So, you know, you're going to see Rand Paul on the House floor saying Americans might be hit by a drone. You know, there, my video just got demonetized.
That's right. We're just going to fix that later, right?
Yeah, I'm joking. But
You know what, Rhea? I
oh
joke.
yeah, it did. Holy crap, it did.
It demonetized you?
Yeah, they bumped the yellow check mark. That's okay. I'm gonna appeal it.
You'll fix it later.
Yeah, I always fix it later. There's always something we say that gets triggered.
I mean,
there's
figured
only
all
two
the time,
hams.
Rhea.
Yeah. So the stock traders are interesting, Dan. I'll tell you, the stock traders are actually, they're angling it from the point of they're going to make a radio station with financial news, okay? And then wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then we're going to send data on one of their channels. And then you're going to have people actually receiving that data, okay? Apparently to trade stocks, high frequency trading. The FCC is not playing ball, though. The FCC is kind of like stalling them. But that's going to be real interesting. Okay?
Yeah. Because I could technically get into pecuniary interest.
Well, pecuniary interest applies to ham radio. I mean, broadcast, you know.
I know.
Yeah, broadcast is kind of interesting. Broadcast, yeah. There's actually a station in New Jersey that's held by one of these high-speed traders. It's called WIPE. And WIPE actually has an experimental license, I believe. Mm-hmm. And allegedly they plan to do some of those stock trading applications. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but there have been lots of reports by Ben Cobb, you know, the shortwave. He's a shortwave guy, and he's been talking a lot about them. You know, they're right by the Alpine Tower, which is where Edwin Armstrong actually did his experiments on FM. Yeah, Brian, high frequency trading. That was a pun made in heaven, wasn't it? You know, This is not financial advice, okay?
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about how to log your QSOs, and because Kat just got her general.
Yes.
She's been making a lot of contacts, okay? And that's pretty good because you know a lot of people get the license and they get the let's sit. So tell me some of what you've been doing and how you've been logging.
I've been using hammers to log because you know, a certain person, Kate MRD, has drilled it into my brain about hammers. Hammers is very easy to use. It's not very complicated. You just pull it up and you label it how you want to. You can label it as a POTA. You can label it as general. And just because you label it as POTA, like doing the POTA setup, it doesn't mean like you have to, you know, necessarily do POTA with it. It just gives you a little bit more options. Oh, see. I just sat here and said it, and he totally late to the party. I just sat here and said what I used.
I think he's messing with you.
I know there's a delay or whatnot, but yeah. Lon says he uses a yellow legal pad. Lon, my handwriting is god awful. And if I sat here and did all that by hand, which I have done, because when I did the North Alabama QSO parties and stuff back, I was writing it by hand and trying to input it into logging software. And finally, I just gave up and I'm just writing it by hand. But my handwriting's atrocious.
So, yeah, at one time I used to log on paper logs, right? Another time I used to log on Excel, okay? Because I didn't know any better, okay? And then eventually I got into a couple of ham logging programs. So for contest logging, I always use N1MM. It's the gold standard. It's free. It's used by a lot of contesters, and I use it. Okay. Period. End of story. For general logging, so this is the thing. I use separate programs for logging. I use a general logger and I use a contest logger. The contest logger, and I'll explain why I'll use both. But the general logger I use is yes, log for OM. Okay, I wish they made log for YL. So, but yeah, it's funny. What happened? I am live streaming. Okay.
Is that Audie?
Yeah. He's like, "Are you gonna live stream?" Of course, I am live streaming. But yeah, so I want to show yours first, and then I'll show mine because my discussion's a little more involved.
Your discussion's a little more involved. So we're gonna share mine.
Yeah, share yours.
Apparently, I need to update the latest version, but it's all right. We'll roll with this one. Hold on. Share my screen. Oh my goodness.
Wow, we got 42 people. That's nice.
Yes.
So QRZ logging, you want to know something? I'm gonna put my curmudgeon hat on and say that how when I'm behind my radio, okay, I want to be on my radio. I don't want to use no cloud, nothing. I still upload to QRZ. I just don't use it as my logger.
So this is what I did. So I have different templates. And I don't care what freaking Mike says. I've been using this as my main one because I can go down here. I can enter a title. I can do parks, summits, field day, winter field day, and I can do generic. And generic is just generic. And then I labeled it. And we're just going to do one. Me. We're labeling me. So I can still do the same thing. And I can go over here to notes. And I can put their stuff in. Okay. So I can actually put their name in if I want to. Oh, no. Here you go. Never mind. There's operator. You put their name there. So I could do everything. So I don't know why he's saying that this isn't your main logging because it works. And I've been using that. And it's worked just fine for me. And then you can go in here. You should be able to download it. Let's see here. I don't know. I haven't played with that much, but hold on. Oh, see? You look up concept, expanded mode, look up provider. So, and then you can enter a call sign. N2RJ. Boom. Look, it tells me you're in Sussex. See, it told me that. So I go back to my logbook after I'm done. Go back to logbooks. There we go. And then you can go over here. This is where you can export it. Or you can delete it. Or you can duplicate it. Or you can edit it still. So I've been using that because it's been very, very easy for me to use. I like simple. I like the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Works for me. Uh-oh. We can't hear you. You mute.
Yeah, I'm not muted anymore. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you went away.
All right. Okay. So let me show you now. Okay. Yeah, Sussex County Hamfest is awesome. That's my club. Okay. Um. Oh God. I know. Ignore the trolls. Okay?
No, look what Mike said. He goes, "You're a new general. You know it all now." No, I'm just sitting here saying I like KISS. I like the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. So this is my radio, and this is my radio not on drugs. Okay. So
Is your radio
here
not
you
on
have.
drugs?
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, it gets complicated. Uh, it's not alpha. It's just cat. And Dax. So I actually have my radio hooked on to my computer here. Okay. And right. So here I have log for OM, the main window. Okay. Main, right? So
Uh-huh.
recent QSOs is where all my recent QSOs are. Okay. I wonder if I
Okay.
can embiggen this a little bit. But yeah. I have all these QSOs I made and FT8 and such like that and other modes. And I can go here and look up. These are recent ones, right? Now, let me show you how I can do. I can look for the. Let's see. I can go for award status because I chase a lot of awards, right? And then I have for like DXCC and such like that. Well, I didn't set this up, but I actually use Club Log for that. But let's see, view. Let's see. There is one called. Yeah, QSO manager, right? So you can look
Uh-huh.
up pretty much any QSO you've ever made and log. So let's say I'm looking up for a really rare one I made sometime back, 3 Yankee 0 Echo, right?
Uh-huh.
I type that in there, and then voila. See? And then, yeah, see? 20 meters,
Uh-huh.
SSB, one, and then this is the time, okay? Let's say I want
Okay.
to look you up, right?
Yeah.
W4EXY, right? I look up here. Oh, I did you the stroke alpha golf because that time you were there. And you see you're there, okay?
Yes.
Right? We're in 14272, contacts details. So
Yeah, that's the
apparently
one person on there.
that has the old data of your old person. I don't subscribe to QRZ anymore. I should subscribe, but then
Yeah, they haven't updated. Like, I guess my stuff hasn't updated since it's banning. Have you done N7AOE at all?
who's that?
I don't know. I was just
I don't,
curious.
I don't know who that is. No, probably doesn't operate HF. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. I just want to know. I just threw it out there.
Okay. Let me see here. Let's see if I look for Cade MRD. Yeah, I have him.
Oh, you made a QSO with
Holy
him?
son of a gun! Mike, this was probably when Mike was in Michigan, though. He was in North American Sprint. Okay, nice. But I never worked Mike in Texas. You see KC5 HWB. Okay. Haha! There we go. FT8. Okay. See, and you can do like partials, if you don't remember stuff. So it's really nice. I could export this to ADIF. I could export it to Excel, CSV, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, Mike wants to know when y'all worked.
Oh, what? He wants to send me a QSL card now?
He don't have any QSL cards.
He don't? Oh.
No.
Okay. So let me go.
Maybe he wants
QSO.
one from you though, but I don't know I don't know where he's gonna put it at.
I don't mind giving him one. I'll meet him up in Orlando and give him one.
There you go.
Yeah. So this one is 4/8/2018, right? At 0018, right?
Yeah.
And then yeah, put the name Mike. Okay? Like Mike.
Hold on. Did
Do you
that go
like
all the way
Mike?
back to 2018?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh,
My
oh, and he
log
does
goes
it himself. He does it on Logbook of the World.
well, yeah, my log goes way, way back. I mean, I have logs. This is only 5,000 contacts here, okay? But like I have a lot of rare DX in here. But so the QSL manager now, I could go in here, I could search up, W4DXY stroke AG. Oh, you know what? Let me check the CK and MRD because I uploaded his logbook of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, right, let's see here. Uh, yeah, got it here. Okay. So search confirmation QSL. I could look for QSL, EQSL logbook, QRZ.com, HAMQTH, whatever. Okay. So I
Mm-hmm.
look up for logbook of the world. Oh, was never sent. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's say I want to upload this selected QSO. Upload. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I could hit the upload button. And then, yep. Okay. It uploads one QSO. Okay. So yeah, Mike, your QSO was uploaded to Logbook of the World. So this is a pretty comprehensive program. I could spend the whole episode just on this alone. The back end for this actually, and this is pretty neat, and you IT nerds are gonna love this. This whole thing is in a database, right? I use MariaDB, uh, you know, and I use MariaDB to back this whole thing. I think I have the client here. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. I was hoping for a visual client, but I actually backed this with MariaDB. So my log got quite large. My log file was quite extensive. So it's like I'm kind of like run out of room if I use their built-in database. So I ended up using my own database and on MariaDB to store all my 75, 80,000 contacts in my logbook. They have a rudimentary contest mode, but I hate using that. They have WinKeyer to like tap out Morse code. They have work before, I could check like that. But what I do, they have a cluster feature too, okay, with
Mm-hmm.
filters, so I could filter out contacts that I've worked before. See, this is all the stuff that's on right now in the cluster. And sometimes when I'm behind my radio, I actually have like CW Skimmer doing local traffic here, so to speak. But I could hide. I usually hide and I keep the band because I look for band fields and keep the mode on band. I usually put spot origin North America because I don't want to be catching spots from Europe that I can't work. Because look at this. Do you think I'm going to work Korea on 10 meters right now? No. West
No.
Malaysia? Hell no. Or the Philippines? No. Nope, 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 nope. You know? So I just put my spot origin to North America and it gets nothing. You know? So this is a really cool stuff. Um, right. So anyway, let's see here. Program configuration. I'll show you where I did the MariaDB. Program settings here. Hardware, software. That's somewhere in there. All right. Anyway, yeah, these are software. Software. Okay. Now, cool thing I have with this is, a lot of people use JT Alert. I kind of stopped using JT Alert because I really didn't use all of its features, and I just have a simple log set up here to log my contacts from WSJTX. So I go here, I go into like there is a settings program configuration. There is a setting for let's see here, right? Import QSO from JT message, right? Hold on, what happened? All right, Addie. Okay. Good night. See you. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I have a information providers. Oh, I have everything installed for QRZ, HAMQTH. I just have QRZ because I don't have QRZ anymore. Configuration. See, not hardware. The cat interface, right? Not you, okay? But this is where you actually get connection to your radio. I use OmniRig, right? And OmniRig basically connects to my Smart SDR cat, okay? And I have the log for OM on the VFO1 and VFO2, right? I could use HamLive too, but HamLive really doesn't seem to work all that well with me. I can never figure this out. Let's see here. Looking for the connections. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this inbound ADIF message thing is from WSJTX. So whenever I make a QSO on WSJTX, it sends a message on this this connection called UDP port, and this sends the QSO straight to my log. So I don't have to mess with importing logs at all. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, propagation, cluster, I show you that and make, it's a really nice thing. Like, let's say I want to show a contact here. You see, I want to do here, I don't know. I want to do that, okay? And then, you see, it actually it still has them in Detroit, in Michigan. Probably hasn't updated. But yeah, I change the mode or whatever. So,
Do you want one?
No, I'm good, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. And you can enter it like this. You enter your signal reports, the date and time. You could change that up if you need to. Right. So that's what I use for general logging. Now for contest logging, I actually use the N1MM. Right.
Okay.
Now as far as setting up N1MM, it's kind of like this. Okay. I don't want to install the update yet. Right. So I have my database. If I do a new log in the database, right, and then I set up, let's see here, I don't know, I'm gonna do like a DX log here, general logging, right? And I set up the parameters for the contest here, single operator, all high, whatever, right? And you see, this is very easy to do, right? You
Right.
do like I'll do the mode here. Lower sideband. Okay. Right. So you see here it shows my frequency, right? And it shows the mode, and it shows Flex 6000 series slice 1. Now, they actually have direct support for Flex now in there, so it should be pretty good. All right, so let's see. W4DXY, stroke AG. Well, you don't need the stroke AG anymore, right?
No, I don't.
And then all I do is I set tab to get the signal report, right? Everybody's 5'9". I can make you 5'7", right? Add, comment, testing, okay? Bam, enter. See? Now you see these buttons below here. You can actually program these with messages in either Morse code, CW, or you could program them with voice, right? You make voice recordings. And then you can have a mode called enter sends messages where basically, and it streamlines your whole workflow. Like, let's say I do, I don't know, pick a call sign.
Pick a call sign. Shoot. N8 WCR.
Okay. Right. And then I'm going to lower the power down because this is probably going to transmit. Right. N8WCR. Enter. Right. Well, okay. We do this on CW. And then I do this on CW. Right. Let's say I do N8WCR and the power level's down. Press that. It'll send it in CW. Okay. It'll send my call. Right. And then I type 599, and then is it Ron? Okay.
Yeah. His thing was here. So I was like, yeah, we'll just do that.
Right. And then it will send the exchange for him. Okay. Because when I type enter, you see this thing that's yellow, it'll send the exchange. And then once I do that, okay, it will just log it and go on. Right. And see all the contacts are here. Okay. Now let me show you a log with some big with a lot of contacts in it. I have the QSO party, CQ Worldwide SSB. Okay. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
This doesn't have a lot of contacts, but yeah, you see? Here, you see, like you can see all of these contacts here now, right? And let's say I do, let me check one that I worked on 80 meters, right? Echo, because in a lot of contests, you can't work somebody twice. So you do Echo Sierra 9 Charlie. You see, I worked here. I worked him up here already. You see, it tells me that he's a dupe. Okay.
Okay.
I could be calling CQ. I could be calling here on the search and pounce. I could be doing all sorts of stuff here. So yeah, so this is my contest logging software. It's actually quite nice. So those are the things I use. But you know what? I'm not done yet. I'm actually gonna see here, and I'm gonna show. I wanna see what the audience is saying, and then we're gonna proceed to the next one. Here, okay. Yeah. N1MM is actually completely free. Yeah, Phil, I definitely want to do that. I want to do a deep dive, a complete deep dive into all my programs, okay? But you know what? That'll take several episodes, and I really want to do that. Right? Can I control your rig? Yes, I can control my rig. Let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. You know what? Kat's a beginner, okay? She's not bored. She's just, she's just absorbing stuff. And
well, I'm absorbing
something, guys.
I was also over here updating my Hammers app too.
Yeah. No, but I want to tell you some, guys, okay?
What?
She has been learning so much and getting so much, done. She's actually getting to be quite a sharp operator now. So you guys better watch out.
Of course.
Yeah. N1MM for contests. Yeah, and that's what I use it for. You want to know something? It's actually good just for general rapid logging. When I did ARRL Centennial in 2014, one of our team captains in New Jersey told us to use N1MM because basically it allows for fast logging, right? And you know what? It worked. And I was logging. I think I might have made like something like 15,000 or 10 or 15,000 contacts or something over that whole period. So Robot 36. Yeah. So anyway, anything else you want to learn about logging software so far? I mean, I'm here, so.
No, I'm working on downloading N1MM because I was trying to see if it was actually on the App Store for, my Windows.
I got to show you guys something on camera too. Okay. So this is my shack a lot of times. Okay, this is my
Mhm.
shack. Okay, this phone is how I get on the radio a lot of times, right? Product
Mhm.
showcase mode, y'all. Let's see here. Uh, So normally I use a smart SDR for iOS, and I'm actually going to disconnect my smart SDR for Windows, right? I'm going to connect to my home right now. Okay. I wonder if
Okay.
StreamYard has screen sharing
Yes, it does.
for iOS. Hmm. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm downloading the N1. Yep,
Yeah.
it's downloading now.
StreamYard Studio Share.
I didn't want to be downloaded to
Oh,
Scaffold.
okay. Yeah, let me try this. Yeah. Because you guys need to see this, okay? This is so cool. Try logging in. Okay. Let's see here. Are you using Windows 11 or something?
Yes, I am using Windows 11.
Yeah. Okay. I think I need to log in with this account because it does not should not me.
Okay. No, but I have the I think my problem is because it's the Surface Pro 6.
Right.
I gotta find
Okay.
out what's going on.
Right. Okay. Let me see here. Copy to clipboard. I'm trying to get my phone on StreamYard here. Yeah, you know what? We're still on Windows 10. We're probably going to be on Windows 10 for a long time. You know, I don't know. Unless I get a new laptop, I'm probably sticking on Windows 10. I don't really use Windows except for my Ham Shack anyway. You know.
Right.
StreamYard.com /
Oh, I
yeah.
found the problem.
What is it?
It wanted to put it in with my destination folder, wanted to be one that was on my OneDrive.
Right.
And
Okay.
it automatically was doing it that way. So I had to sit here and tell it no. Bad dog.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, I had to tell it bad dog.
Right.
And now it's downloading. We're not rebooting my computer now, but we will finish it though. There we go.
Okay. All right. So anyway, that didn't work. Let me show you with the camera then. Okay. So
Okay.
what I do a lot, I do remote operation with my Flex, and then here I'm logging into Smart SDR for iOS. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And connect. Okay. Right. What is this? Okay. Band 80. Okay. So here you see this. You see my Flex radio. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
We're
the
good.
nice thing that Mark actually put in this is there's a logbook. So when you're making a contact, you can actually quickly log it up here, and then it'll go into a logbook, right? And he has actually put in a facility for this to integrate with iCloud. So once this logs here, it goes in my iCloud drive, and then I can just import that back into my main log. You know, so cool stuff. And if I go under Tools and I go under Logbook, right, you'll see the whole logbook here of all my past contacts. See? See if you can see it. Right? So these are like ones I made mobile.
Okay.
So this particular one down here, you see, is Japan on 160. I made that from my phone. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, definitely cool.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So this is how I do it on mobile. I actually never have used hammers. I want to try hammers, but I just never use it. Any additional features of hammers you think I might be interested in? What about integration with Logbook of the World and QRZ and such?
You can download the whatever that file is, and you can upload it to QRZ. And I'm sure you can upload it to Logbook of the World too.
The thing is, with Log4OM, I actually have it hooked up where as soon as I log a QSO, it goes straight into QRZ and Club Log and such like that. So
Right.
yeah. Have factor authentication there. Okay. So let me show you my screen here now with the Chrome tab. Yeah. I've just never tried it. So for you guys who want a cloud option, okay, because it doesn't rain or anything, and the cloud, is good. You can use the QRZ logbook, and I actually have a lot of stuff in my QRZ logbook. Like I mentioned, everything gets uploaded automatically, right?
Right.
And you see here, what they do is you go here, settings, and I'm not going to show you my API key, but you take this key here and then you input it into your logging software, and then it'll automatically upload to QRZ. Why does it say 1994? That's wrong. I only had this call sign since 2007. Yeah. Yeah, and you see I have a lot of things. I actually get Logbook of the World in here. I use all my Logbook of the World data in here. Another cool site I love to use, and this is like the gold standard for DXing, Clublog, right? So with Clublog, you can see all your DX you worked, and how many of them you worked on different bands. You can look at your friends too, like club leagues. Your friends. I'll show you one of my. We were at the top of the charts, but it's just like everybody worked everything. So we're gone.
Right.
Let me look at another one here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at ARL members just because.
Just because.
Just because. And you see, this is among ARL members. I rank 345. I'm so pathetic. Yeah. Who is above me here? There I am. See?
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in this 15 years only, and some of these guys have been in this like 59 years, 39 years, 48 years, and I'm like, yeah, I'm rocking. I'm above NV9L. Let's see who else. R3DL and all that stuff. And some other things you can actually check other people's stats, but you can't see their I think a cool feature they have is a call tester, right? Like
Right.
if you ever want to see if an operation is valid for DXCC or something back then, or get some history, let's know this one is a fake call,
Okay.
Yeah, not RG8U. Let's see, P51BH. Okay.
Okay.
Test now. Yeah, and they tell you like when this call was in operation, because Marty Lane went to North Korea in 1999, and then they show you QSL cards from it. Son of a gun. Let me see if I could see this one here. I'm gonna test Mike's call here. He has no
Okay.
QSL cards. Let's see who else we have. Let's get a famous call. W1AW, right?
Yes. Because that's the
And you see, like, they have all the old historic QSL cards and such. Yeah. Interesting stuff. They have satellites. They have timelines as an interesting feature. Like, it tells you, like, how, when you work last DX and such like that. And I'll show you my timelines. Like, it shows you a graph of when you worked. The other mic, huh? Cool. Yeah.
the other mic.
Are you logging? Like, it shows in 2022, I didn't do that much. I did a lot of FT8 in 2021. 2020 is just in 2019. I did a lot. I did more contrasting. And in previous years, I did a lot of phone, but not a lot of CW. Yeah.
You do a lot of contesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows you how many QSOs you make. But it also, like, if you ever you upload your log to Clublog, right? And it'll show you, like, you have, like, graphs of how many DXCCs you were, 145, 197, and here it just kind of plateaued. See, I've been 325 for years. First time you ever worked a DX entity. The latest one I worked was Central Kiribati, and then let's see here. I go down all the way. The first ever DX I worked was what country? Was it Argentina? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anyway, but needed the countries you need. You go. Of course, I need North Korea, Crozet, Scarborough Reef. I need all the top 10. I need Macau. It's supposedly quite common. Least worked.
What my thing was?
Bouvet Island. So anyway. Well, I could
we
do
need
a whole
to
show on this. I just want to show you some cool tools. You could generate great circle maps from where you are. And such. 5B4WN. Okay. All right, enough said. So, Whataburger, huh? Are you in Texas?
No. Who?
No, Mike Katie.
Oh, I love Whataburger.
Okay. So anyway. All right. I think I blabbed on enough about that. I'm going to show you guys some of this in some other live streams or just regular videos. Andy, you know what? I haven't got North Korea. No. Oh,
Has
really?
anyone got North
Who did
Korea?
you work from North Korea? Did you work Dom? Was it P5s / 3Z9DX? Nice. Anyway. All right.
All right. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't get N1MM to work. And I might need to restart my computer.
What is it doing?
It's giving me error codes.
What they want you, it's kind of funky. They want you to install one main program and then install the updates.
Do I have to install all the updates in order?
No, you just upload.
Or just the latest update.
Yeah.
That's what I just did, but it says I need to restart my computer. I don't know.
No, you have to restart now. All right, maybe we'll do without another time.
Yeah, I'll do it with it later. It's making me mad now.
Yeah. I have a friend Ron. I have a friend in North Dakota, KC0WK Cow. You work in North Dakota.
Oh my goodness. That is funny.
Yeah.
North Dakota, does that count? No, that doesn't count.
Right.
Actually, I like Windows 11 though. So.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. So.
All right. Well, I think
everybody.
we're gonna shut it down now. We've been
Yes.
going an hour, so.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe to both channels. Otherwise, you're going to miss all the shenanigans between the two of us.
Yeah, and I will be in Orlando next week, so probably I'll be live streaming from Orlando. Who knows?
Yep.
You know, I'll probably have some guests on. So 73, Mike, and everybody else. This is
Yes.
N2RJ,
everybody.
and
All right. Well, bye everybody, and thanks for watching Two Chicks and a Radio.
bye.